10 seconds, 1 minute, 10 minutes. It has been a while. It has been a while since I've taken on this challenge, and for good reason, to be honest with you. It's stressful. I feel like when I do these 10 second, 1 minute, 10 minute videos, they age me about 3 years, okay? I would say the worst one is the 1 minute challenge, just because you're trying so hard to get everything done in 1 minute. It's not very long, but you kind of want to do something decently impressive, and just, it's a nightmare. It's a fun nightmare, but it's definitely a nightmare. With that being said, I've got a really interesting subject for today's video. I'm going to try my best to construct a safe house within these times. I have a feeling that the 10-second one isn't going to be that safe. Although, you know, I am going to try my best, okay? As you can see, I've got all of my stuff in my inventory here, so now it's just a case of placing it very, very quickly. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we need blocks like this. We need the blocks going around the top of the door. We need our sign and our button. We also need a button on the inside there. Blocks here, and there. Was that it? I mean, it's a bit of a mess. I feel like I might have pulled that off, though. I did. I actually did. How did I even do that? So let me give you a quick tour then. So here we have the gorgeous frontage. I think you'll agree it's stunning. Shape of the house is it's modern art. I would describe it as being modern art. It's not, you know, it's not conventional. It's quirky. All right. And if we pop inside here, you can see that there's not much walking space, and the carpet isn't the best, but it does have defense. So you open the door, you swing your sword out the door. It works. Look, we've got a warning sign above the door too, just making people aware that you mean business. I would say we've nailed it. Now onto the 1 minute challenge. And this is the one that keeps me up at night, because I always seem to be a little bit too ambitious with my 1 minute challenges. And they're always almost impossible to do within the time that I've given myself. Okay, and today is no different, because the idea that I've got is so ridiculously ambitious. Alright? So, I don't even know if it's going to be possible. Let's just give it a go, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so my idea is, and it is very ambitious, is to have some pop-up little fire charge firers, and as you can tell, I'm concentrating so hard that I can't even think what I'm doing. But I've come up with this nice design. I think it will look quite cool. Okay, so that's that. Alright, oh, we need the dispensers. Oh, how can I forget the dispensers? Alright, so that goes there, and that goes there, and then there, and then there, and then we need that block back. Alright, okay. We need the redstone dust on top of both of these. We need a redstone torch on the back of this. Oh my word, I'm shutting down. My whole brain is beginning to shut down as I'm trying my best to build all of this as fast as humanly possible. Okay, I can make it through that door. Okay, this is where the safe house is actually going to be. And then our bed is going to go up the top here. And are we going to make it? I think I did it. Did I just do it? I think I actually just managed to do that. Just about. My brain during that clip, I can't wait to watch that back. I don't even know what I sounded like. Awful. I sounded awful. I speak like this when I'm trying my best to think things through and do things fast. It's like I cut off all my words before I finish saying them. It's bizarre. Anyway, safe house looks good, doesn't it? For a 1 minute build, isn't half bad. If we pop up to the top, we can pop inside. Interior needs a little bit of work, but our defense is actually pretty smart. So those pistons, they drop down, revealing dispensers which shoot out fire charges at anyone who is walking past our base or anyone trying to get inside it, which I gotta say, I think is pretty cool. And obviously we can sleep in the bed, and if we want to leave this place, we just hit that button right there, drop down, and we have popped out of our little iron door. Not bad, and actually quite cool looking. 1 minute, 60 seconds, I managed to build that with functioning redstone. I'm well chuffed with that. I am so pleased that I managed to pull that off. Anyway, now it is time for the slightly more relaxed, but also always more impressive 10-minute structure. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so I'm actually going to take some inspiration from the previous design for this build, but instead of having dispensers I thought we would have a slightly more living and slightly more targeted attack. I'm thinking we put zombies inside this thing. Renamed, sorted up, and also potioned up zombies. And I have totally just built that double piston extender in the wrong place. Not a good start. Right, this is a little bit more like it. So all of our zombies are going to be chilling out in this area right here. If we hit the button, then all of that concrete powder will pop upwards. Looking good. That's how it's going to be as default. And then when we want it to attack someone, that's when we release them using a button that's obviously not going to be down there. Yeah, I've got to rewire that. But before we do, I want to build the thing that's going to be sending us up into the house. And by sending us, I mean launching us. We're going to be fired up into our safe house, making use of this little slime block launcher here. So if we have a stone button, that is perfectly good enough. I wonder if we should do something extra with that, because we don't want anyone who we don't want using it to be able to use it. And this seems like a pretty smart way to go. So if I just finish that up, then if we place a redstone torch here, oh, that almost works. Well, oh, this is perfect. Look, so if we place in a redstone, look at this. That is fantastic. So we stand here, place the redstone torch, get launched upwards. Redstone torch gets broken by the slime block launcher itself. I'm a big fan of that design. Does this function? So I've added in the inputs for our dispensers. These are potion dispensers. And also I've added in the input for this piston door. That's cool. So that potion of lingering is going to affect our zombies. They're going to come shooting out with strength and swiftness, which will be interesting. And when we flick the lever again, everything closes up. I couldn't be happier. Now, going around the edges, we need to have some form of border wall system to A, keep all the zombies in place when our player ends up in here, but also, more importantly, we want to funnel the players through. Now, I'm thinking we have some form of piston door once again out the front here with some form of security involved. And that security isn't going to be anything particularly crazy. It's just going to be a hopper minecart underneath the floor that will hopefully pick up our items. Yep, okay, that's brilliant. Then we're going to take a comparator output from this hopper right here, and we're going to run that through into this little sticky piston with a fence post on top. I think I was overcomplicating things. I was going to do hipster doors and all that stuff. We don't have time for that. Do you reckon it's worth making a mini moat? I feel like it's worth making a mini moat, or at least a trough. I'm going to call this a trough. How many blocks is that? 5? Okay, that's perfect. Let's place the water in. We are already running low on time. I haven't started work on the house yet, and for some reason, I really want to make this trough look good underwater. Like, this is time being wasted to the maximum. Oh well, I'm happy I did it. It now looks quite cool. So if we fill this in with water up to this level here, that means that any player who jumped in then isn't going to be able to make it over the top of the grass. But if we get ourselves some soul sand, please tell me this works how I imagined it. If we get some soul sand, please. Soul sand is not as powerful as it's not as powerful as I thought. This is, oh no, that's a real spanner in the works. I was going to have it toggle so it was only up when the door was open, and then it would close up so players would get stuck in there, but that's thankfully, I have come up with a smart solution, though. If we just place this redstone across like this piston is extended. No player is going to be able to get out of the water. But if we throw an item on top of this block right here, our fence post drops down. And then, yeah, we can make our way out. Okay, some delay is needed. Adding berries around your house is a must-have feature of all safe houses post Minecraft 1.14. I'll let it slide before Minecraft 1.14 because berries didn't exist, but afterwards you can't not have them. I thought I should probably work on the interior of this place, considering we've done absolutely none of that so far, and we really are running out of time. So, I mean, what do we do? I guess put some windows in up at the top here, and I'm going to just go for white concrete for all the walls because that makes life easy. I will be the first person to admit that this place feels a little bit claustrophobic and cramped, okay? Yeah, I'm aware of that, but we are... I don't have time to extend it. Come on, let's get some light in here. Oh gosh, that's made it worse. If I was to add potion shooters up here, how far would they go? That is about perfect. As we have a little bit of time left, I thought it would be cool to add in something to do with TNT and this water area. So I think if we're operating this system here, obviously we're running away from someone, so we should activate the TNT dispensers behind us. And that was super simple. It's now being completed, and now time is up. And I am so pleased with what we managed to do. Not only is this house really cool looking, but also it's filled with features. If we take a look, we throw an item down on here, opens up our door, and then we are able to leave our little watery moat that we've created right here. Obviously, if we didn't have that, then we'd be stuck down there, which is going to be bad news because, well, redstone torch keys also activate TNT dispensers in there that are going to cause you quite a bit of damage. Now, if we pop inside the actual safe house itself, should have used wooden buttons. You live and you learn. We've also got some potion dispensers, which are going to shoot out at other players. And after quickly adding in some zombies, when we flick this lever right here, that will activate on double door out the front, and it will also give all of these zombies plenty of good potion effects, which means that if we were to go into survival mode, I mean, okay, hadn't thought of the fact that it's daytime, alright? Okay, so those zombies are on fire currently, which, you know what, I'm going to count as a weapon. They're fire aspect zombies, okay? Okay, fine. So I guess, you know, if I had more time, probably would have been smart to put some form of roof over the top of this thing to stop my zombies from burning up. But what can I say? All of this was constructed within a 10-minute time period, and that is something to be proud of. Anyway, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you again in the next one. See ya. Have you noticed that recently, so I've been thinking about changing up my outro words. You know, the thanks for watching, guys. This is Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. I've been trying to change it up, and it's been so inconsistent and all over the place. I halfway get through the sentence without knowing what I'm going to say at the end, and it's just a mess. I apologize. One.